death culture. It's the prevailing philosophy behind the entire cancer industry. Death culture is this deep-seated belief that if you get cancer, you're gonna die. It's the first thing you thought when you were diagnosed, and it's the first thing you thought when someone else was diagnosed, even the doctors. Everything the doctors tell you is centered around this idea that death is coming for you. And your whole life is reframed to think about your death. They talk about how much time you have left. They talk about how long you made it after. Oh, you know Jim? Oh, Jim made it 18 months after diagnosis. Sally made it a year after diagnosis. They take your whole life, 40, 50, 60 years of existence, and cram it all down into how long you lasted before cancer killed you. Death culture is thrown upon us at our diagnosis because more people today die from cancer than in 1977. And you know what? More people today get cancer than in 1977. And it was in 1977 that we started the war on cancer. I mean, even the term war is filled with death. And cancer patients are dying more than ever. You've seen them. Bald, puffy eyes. Maybe he's got a wheelchair and a blanket over his legs so that he can stay warm. Or maybe you've seen her wearing a head wrap and a smile, even though today was kind of a bad day. She's doing everything that she can do to stay alive, but even the medicine they give her is causing her to die. It's causing her body to break down and to forget. It attacks her healthy cells and causes them to die. And even the cancer cells too. The chemotherapy causes them to die. It causes everything to die. It's like this nuclear bomb on your body that kills everything. Our number one approach to cancer is more death. It's death culture. And we are the ones who are dying. I was diagnosed with stage 4 terminal cancer in the prime of my life. They told me that I was going to die in 2 years. They told me that the best that they could do for me was make me more comfortable. And then they sent me home to tell my kids. And that's when we decided to cancel death culture. That's when we chose life. Because your body has everything it needs to beat cancer. We only need to get out of the way. Nobody ever got cancer because their body didn't have enough chemotherapy. Metabolic cancer therapy is about life. It's about understanding your body and releasing the toxins and the trauma that cause cancer to grow. It's about you and your worth as a human being, a thinking person with a soul. You are worth fighting for. So fight against cancer because life beats death. We eat food that is full of life. We surround ourselves with people who give us life. We seek doctors who make their patients live, and we seek therapies that make us feel alive. The doctors told me not to exercise, but exercise made me strong. They told me to eat whatever I want, but cancer thrives off of sugar. They told me that I was going to die after only 2 years, but here I stand before you today, 9 months later, healthier than I've ever been before. I am running, I am working out, I am playing with my kids. There is no evidence in my blood test that cancer even exists in my body, and my tumors have shrunk by over 50% because we chose the path of life, because life wins every time.